Hello guys, welcome to another voice impression tutorial. I'm here to teach you how to intimidate sounds, animals, characters, whatever the case may be. Today I'll brought to you by more animal impressions. On my last video, if you have seen it, I have done 5 animals. Today I'm going to do 4 more animals. We're going to do the chicken, dog, cat, and horse. Typically, a lot of these imitations are sounds that you should be used to, especially if you have watched movies, you have your own pets, animals, you know. It's not very that difficult of sounds. It's more of getting your false vocal cords to create the sound that you're trying to imitate, right? Very, again, to me, some of these things are very easy, may not be completely easy for everybody else. That's okay, practice makes perfect. So let's get into doing these impressions. So, first one I would do will be a dog. Now, a doggo, doggies, puppies, forever. It's like we have seen so many dogs, we own dogs, we play with dogs, we've seen them outside, we see how they act, how they bark. So this is just an imitation sound of how to do the dog bark. So you can start with a little growl. The growl will be like a low larynx. And so when you do it, sorry, I just saw a red corner. Anyways, when you do it, you're doing a vocal cry. That's what they call it. I call it raps. You know, like so. You know. You know what I mean? So you got bring it up like that. So it's like I said, it's more of a these impressions are typically for creating the sound. So it's just your mouth movement and then your vocal cry in your throat, you know. So you know, so again, you got practice. Practice makes perfect. You should already know what a dog sounds like. You know what I mean? Now you just have to try to imitate it. You know what I mean? Cat is dissimilar, except for you're raising your larynx instead of lowering your larynx. You know what I mean? It's not, again, you have to try, like again, the false vocal cords is your best friend on majority of doing impressions. Vocal cry, the larynx, vocal cry, the tongue movement, nasal. These are the things that will help you get through the impressions. So when you know. Okay, so dog, cat. What's next? Did I say horse and chicken? So horse. Horse. I know it doesn't always seem like I feel like doing these impressions, not that. It's like trying to think of the best way to explain to someone how to do these impressions. For someone that's been doing it for a few years, it's going to be different for a beginner, right? So just bear with me. So we're going to go horse. Again, so my horse would be more relatable to SpongeBob. Horse mystery. you know. You can do, again, movements of the mouth, things like shaking your head, doing whatever you need to make that impression. Don't worry about looking kind of silly. It's not about looking silly. It's about, you know, you doing what you want to do to create the impression. If you're okay with it, people just want to mock, you know, people just like, make fun of it. You know, I get it all the time. Don't worry about it. But, so if you want to do, obviously that's kind of like a mystery stuff. So you want to go with, more, so that's like a higher pitch, because you'll need that for, mystery. But if you want to do like a horse, you have to, lower your larynx a little bit. Hold on. Oh man, uh-oh. Kind of not very, perfect. Yeah, I think my horse is only best as when I do mystery. And technically, mystery is a seahorse, not an actual horse. But technically makes like a kind of baby horse if you kind of think of it. Sounds a little bit better that way. But I like that mystery, the way you do mystery. Mystery is a very cool character. I like when they added on to SpongeBob. Now, the chicken is a little bit more. So it's like a mouth movement, and you also say a very neutral, maybe a higher like a pitch. No. They have like this it's like kind of thing to me, like a, you know what I mean? So you bring your larynx up for that as well. So that's 4 impressions right there. Very, again, I always say easy, because to me it is, again, I've been doing it for years. But for a beginner, yes, practice make perfect. If you're not sure of animal noise, obviously always look it up. Sometimes, I mean, even if you do like a try to do a frog, like rabbit, 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 rabbit. So it's kind of like you're using like a little bit of raps with a lower your larynx, or like trying to do a cow wobble. These are animals that we're all familiar with, or at least we should, for majority of the people who knows what farm animals or animals are in general. Typically, again, these are like practically should be able to hear these depending on where you live every day almost. I hear dogs, cats. I don't hear frogs really unless I go to a pet store, but yeah. So I believe in you, of course, as always. Just make, it's okay if you don't get it on your first try. Just keep on trying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tune in for my next impression video. I don't know if I'll do more animal noises. I might do cartoons impression. Depends. Maybe I do Pokemon next. So stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.